Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are dying and my microphone is making all sorts of exciting noises. Wonderful. We are dying here. Oh, and there it is. That was very instant. Well, we knew that was going to happen. I wasn't expecting it to be, in the first, 10 seconds of the video. But we knew this was going to happen. We're going to continue as this guy, and we've got some work to do. First things first. We need to sway this guy. Fantastic. Next up, we need to get some people on the council. So, let's take a look at this Liberty faction here, and this Independence faction. I can work with this. We did lose a fair number of soldiers, but that's okay. That was expected. We are definitely going to be fine here. We're going to put this guy in as our most qualified, powerful vassal. We absolutely need our powerful vassals on the council right now. For our steward, it's going to be this guy. For our marshal, it is going to be this guy. He's very upset with us, and we may send a gift to him. I think we're definitely going to drop the absolute crown authority, but not for a little bit here. And this guy will become our spy master. So there's not going to be room for this guy on the council, and that's reasonably okay. We'll allow that. So now we are currently unmarried, and that's not going to do well. Well, let's just look for a decent alliance power here. Perfect. That'll go fine, and we're going to need additional people, of course. Additional spouses. We're going to definitely... Ooh, we are already through the strategist tree. I like that. I do like that. Fantastic. So we have a maximum domain size of 7 holdings currently. We are definitely... Let's see, we're currently on assist ruler, which would give us +1 stewardship. I think this is acceptable for now. We should definitely attempt to find another spouse here, and we want to find one with very high stewardship. She will do, although... Hang on a moment. That's losing 5 stewardship to get a genius into the... Cancer Children medium. Okay, we're going to do that, and let's just go ahead and tick forward for that. Okay. So, there we go. Get a genius into the tree potentially, and we do still want this one here for the stewardship bonus. Excellent. And we will make her our primary spouse. Fantastic. And she will be set to manage domain, and that'll change over in a moment there. There we go. So that gets us +1 domain limit. That's fantastic. We do still need our lifestyle focus, and given these options... Control growth? Yes, control growth. We're going to take the control growth. Wonderful. Now, we do have some of these factions building up. The Liberty faction we will acquiesce to. The Independence faction, absolutely not. That is not helpful. Okay, what do we got here? No valid characters found. What we want to do is arrange a marriage with this guy. And our niece would not do the trick, unfortunately. Would our half-sister? Yes. Perfect. Do it. That's wonderful. We became the new dynasty head, and he didn't change us off of horseshoes, so that's perfect. We've got these 3 right now. We can definitely retract this castle here, and that is definitely something that we will do. We'll revoke that. And we're going to revoke this one as well. Excellent. Okay. So we're going to need to get these castles on our side as well as these 4 down here. So we've got a little bit of work to do here, and we're going to have to hand some of these out, obviously. But for now, we'll sit like this. As far as these factions go, we're going to allow that alliance to form. That disbands. This we allow to send the ultimatum. That should be absolutely fine. Next up, would we be capable of revoking any of these? 3%. That's not really worth rolling. 0%. 6%. Okay. Good to know. A mighty elephant, huh? We're going to get a personal war elephant. Sure. That will be absolutely fine. We're going to upgrade our manor houses here. Now you can see our cash levels are pretty low right now. There's an independence faction created against us. It's just this guy so far, so that's fine. As far as this goes, we do need to deal with this situation here. And let's see what we can do here. This guy is our brother. Can we just negotiate an alliance with him? He wouldn't accept. Okay. Good to know. What about this guy? What can we do about this guy? We could do something here. We could definitely do something here. Yeah, he'll accept this. Fantastic. So that'll get him out of there. And that drops him down to 73%. Now we'll need to do something about this guy, and we have a lot of half-sisters. There's no doubt about that. That's no alliance there. I think that we will probably... We'll have to do something like this. They're related, and that's awkward, to be sure. But for political reasons, we'll do it. Excellent. So now this isn't a problem, and only the Liberty faction is, for now. We'll keep an eye on that, but that should do the trick for the time being. We do definitely need to get this guy on our side. This guy's no longer our friend, or we could remember all the good times, and that's what we're going to do. We definitely need to get this guy on our side, and we're getting there. We're getting there. We could send a gift to him for 11 opinion, but I don't think that's worthwhile. We'll just allow this sway to continue. Fantastic. And we're just biding our time for the moment. If, hypothetically, we were to revoke this guy's Raj title, how many people would join? That's a lot. I think we'll need to wait to do that until after this faction fires here. Yeah, definitely. We'll allow this faction to fire, which should not allow these guys to get into another faction for like 5 years, which I think will prevent them from helping this guy out. I think. I don't know that for a fact, but we'll see. At the very least, it'll increase everyone's opinion of us by a large amount. Populists? Okay. We don't really care too much about that. So go ahead. Send your ultimatum, please. We did just discover horseshoes here. That means that we are completely done with the early medieval era. And we are going to immediately work on... Honestly, I kind of feel like we should work on men-at-arms here. There we go. Come on, send your ultimatum. I know you want to. You can do it. Any moment now. We want to be in here. They can send their ultimatum at any time. Come on. There you go. So, we are going to jump down to High Crown Authority. We will accept this. Fantastic. That faction is now disbanded. Next, we revoke this guy's Raj title. He will not accept this, and this is well understood. But you can see here, this is a lot fewer people. So that is fantastic. How powerful are each of these? 4K? 1K? 2K? So that's like 7K total. 9K? Okay, 14K. 18K, 20K. So that's up there, for sure. If we got this guy out of there, that would be kind of huge. What can we do about that? No one available in his court for marriage, which is unfortunate. What can we do about that one? We can wait out the short reign, sure. We can ransom these prisoners, and that's something that I am definitely going to do. And that, of course, means that we can start upgrading this military camp, and so we shall. What is this? Oh, this independence faction? Ah, this guy's leading the independence faction. I see. What's he upset about? He's the wrong religion, which doesn't help. We're not his rightful liege in a foreign culture group. Sure. High taxes. So that would bump him down, in theory. Okay, so that got rid of that 15 malice. There's still short reign. And wrathful. Yeah, that's not super helpful, is it? But we could try to demand his conversion. The question is, would he accept that? He's diligent, humble, stubborn, Midas-touched, unyielding, defender, reincarnation, and architect. He might. If he wants a hook... Okay, he didn't want to do that. Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate indeed. It's going to be 26 months out. Actually, 19 months out. Okay. No valid characters found. Okay. So we can't actually do that. What do we want to do about this guy, then? We gotta get him on our side. We could send him a gift for 11 opinion. That would just get him to even. Okay. Indeed. Indeed. He is currently attacking someone. Is he attacking someone outside of the realm? I believe he is. Fantastic. We like that, for sure. If he's doing that, that means he's less likely to be interested in actually continuing to do this. Ooh, hang on. He just had a child. Perfect. Absolute perfection. That will do the trick. There we go. Problem solved there. Now, with that alliance, that means, of course, that, oh, people are joining this faction now. Sure. What do we got available here? That's our niece. Right. What about this guy? Not a lot of options here. What if we were to do something like this? He would accept that. Perfect. There we go. And what about you? This is not necessarily the best match. That's for sure. Yeah, definitely not. What about... That's not going to be helpful. Okay. Sounds good. How many people would now get upset if we revoked this guy's title? This would cause 20 opinion from tyranny. That's okay. We're accepting that. So, this guy would join. He's got 4k. Call it 5k. We'll round it up. 5k plus 2k, so 7k. Call that 11k. 12k. 13k. Actually, 14k. And call it around 16k and 18k. They're going to be very spread out. And we have some allies. Do we think we win this? I think we do. We're going to raise up our troops right now. And yeah, we're going to lose money from this. Guaranteed. We already knew that. And we'll let the last of these come on in. And this is ongoing. People keep joining this. Okay, unfortunate. Let's see what we can do. Ah, we can just negotiate this guy's alliance. That's wonderful. I like that a lot. That may pull him out of the rebellion faction. And we could maybe arrange something here. I don't know how helpful this is going to be. Not particularly is the answer. What about this guy? We could just straight up imprison him. Only a 33% chance. Let's see if we can find something over here. Yeah, I don't want to do this. I definitely don't want to do this. But what if instead we did something like this? This is more acceptable. They'll be of his dynasty, so we don't exactly care. Wonderful. That'll get him out of there. Okay, our daughter was stillborn. That's fine. Alliance formed. Beautiful. So that does mean that we still need... Ah, this guy's the leader of this faction. So we don't have to worry about this faction anymore. Because we're going to revoke this guy's title. And on decline, these guys will all join. Now, we expect this. I think we're okay with it. He's going to do a war against tyranny. Rally the troops. So we are right here instantly. And we are going to come down here and attack him. We actually don't catch him here, which makes me really, really sad. But we do catch him here. Excellent. If we can eliminate this army pretty quickly on here. Yeah, we can see here they have a lot of troops in comparison. We're calling in our allies, for sure. Now, we're technically the defenders here, so we call them in completely for free. Wonderful. There we go. And these guys are coming up over here. We are, let's see here. He is humble, fickle, vengeful, and a mastermind philosopher. I think he would prefer short and professional. I don't think he'd like the boundless courage. So our allies are, of course, joining this war. And we'll see how many troops they bring along with them. A fair number, actually. Yeah, that's a reasonable chunk. We win this battle. And we do need a marshal here. We'll put this guy in. Excellent. They embarked over here. That's fine. We're going to head up and siege their capital. I do see these guys sieging our capital, and we'll deal with that as soon as we can. We should siege far faster than they do. Yeah, indeed we do. Fantastic. They're grouping up a bit over there, but we can let our troops regenerate a bit. Actually, we don't have that many troops to regenerate. A lot of people are angry at us right now, and that's not shocking. Not shocking at all. Let's see what we get here. We did capture his daughter. Impressive. We're at 76%. A lot of that is because of the captured heir, but this county was worth 13%. So let's come up here and siege up here. I realize they are sieging down here. There's not a lot we can do about that until our allies show up. Which, I'm not sure where they are. They're a ways away. Sure. Ah, they stopped their siege on our capital. That's good. Sieging Korkai is fine. Okay. We're at 90%. We're going to come down here, and we're going to see if we can win this. Yes, they're going to take this. That's understood. That brought us down only 4%. So I think we actually win this by taking this castle here. I think it's actually over, and we don't care about their number of troops. Fascinating. And here's our allies coming in. Yep, it's over. That's insane. Well, it's mostly because we got lucky and captured their heir, right? So let's go ahead and enforce that. All of these guys will be imprisoned. They cannot join another faction for 10 years. We'll disband our troops. That is now over. And we are, of course, going to revoke the Raj from this guy. He's a known criminal. And so that is completely fine. So we get all of these back. Wonderful. Is this guy imprisoned? No, these two are not imprisoned. Okay. So this is all economic down here. So I'm going to prefer to grant this out to this guy. Like so. Actually, I shouldn't do that. Now that I think about it, I should not do that. I should prefer to grant these to a low noble, and this one would go to a low noble as well. But we have enough domain holdings at this point. So we'll put this in, and pathetically, how mad would everyone be if we revoked this back from this guy? It was recently granted, so we can't do it. We'll need to take that back from him. Does he have an heir? We're his heir. Okay, he has no heir. He's 35. What if we... He could get secondary spouses, but we'll see if we get that back. That was a mistake, granting that to him. I shouldn't have done that. But we have this under our control again, and that is absolutely wonderful. Oh, our prisoners are escaping. Yeah, we should probably just ransom them back at this point. We're not going to want to take anything from any of those prisoners. So we're just going to ransom them back, take the cash, and that'll be fine. Excellent. Now we're at 388 prestige. We definitely do need to work on our prestige. To that end, we may want to consider switching to Majesty focus at some time in the future. Alternatively... He's an insightful thinker. Okay, that's fine. Alternatively, we could just have our heir do that. And have this guy focus a bit on conquest. I do want to get these two counties back. At this point, he's at an 18% chance of revoking that. We can maybe work that up a little bit. Our tyranny is up there for right now. We should definitely let our tyranny drop a little bit. There's no doubt about that. We can work on swaying this guy once we have our Realm Priest endorsing us. So that'll take a little time. And I want to check up here. Yeah, there's a city construction that needs to happen here. And that's it. I think. Yes, fantastic. Okay, so we're going to want to take this back when we can. He did get married. We'll see if he manages to produce an heir. That will certainly be interesting to find out. And we're going to want to upgrade our elephant training grounds here. Fantastic. That will be fine. So we want to get these counties back under our control, these three here. And we're going to need to grant out some of these castles. These two castles will definitely be granted out. There's no doubt about that one. We already have strategist. Yes, we do. Increase control in county progress gain. Controlled territory defender advantage isn't terrible. Yes, I will attend your feast. Now that is completely fine. Now this is a daughter, so we have no succession issues here. We should definitely try to find ourselves a spouse here, and this one would not be terrible except for the whole inbreeding thing. That's terrible. So we'll do something along the lines of that instead. Wonderful. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to work on getting these 3 counties back under our control, but the succession is pretty much dealt with. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.